Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss, does John Mayer have the best watch collection you have ever seen? Let's get right into it. In the entertainment sector, John Mayer is without a doubt the most powerful watch collector. The Grammy-winning singer-songwriter is a genuine watch connoisseur, with a collection that includes both popular and hard-to-find timepieces. When John speaks, the industry pays attention. Some of the watches he recommended, like the Green Dial Daytona and the Rainbow Daytona, have now become celebrity favourites. John's collection includes timepieces from Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and IWC, but we're focusing on his Rolex collection for now. Rolex Daytona Ceramic. John was one of the first to wear the Rolex Daytona 116-500 LN in stainless steel. This much anticipated reference was the first steel Daytona with a Cerachrome bezel, and it caused quite a stir in the watch market. It is still one of the most sought-after Daytona models today. It has a year-long waitlist at ADs, but limited quantities are available at Swiss Watch Expo. Rolex Daytona Green Dial. John Mayer has an uncanny ability to find sleeper hits, one-of-a-kind items with grail watch potential that collectors have yet to recognize. The Rolex Daytona Green Dial 116508 was one such watch. Its demand and worth skyrocketed after Mayer evaluated it on the watch website Hodinkee. Its emerald-coloured dial sticks out among black and champagne-dialed gold Rolex Daytona watches, and it's in a shade unlike any other green Rolex watch. The sunburst finish and Christmas green tint provide a striking impression. Rolex Rainbow Daytona. The Rainbow Edition Daytona, another celebrity favourite from the Rolex Daytona collection, is worn by John. It has multicoloured baguette-cut sapphires that form a brilliant rainbow around the bezel, as the name suggests. The lugs and crown guards are likewise encrusted with white diamonds. John owns both the yellow and white gold variants, which are available in yellow, white, and ever rose gold. Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman. In addition, John has a number of Rolex GMT Master 2 watches, all of which include the Cerachrome ceramic bezel. The original Rolex Batman from 2013 is first on the list. The Batman was the first watch to include a two-tone ceramic bezel produced from a single block of material. Rolex outdid themselves with Batman, a technique that was once thought to be unachievable. Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi. John is wearing an 18K white gold Rolex Pepsi watch from the Rolex Pepsi line, which was introduced in 2014. Aside from being the first Pepsi model made of precious metal, it also included a number of improvements, including a Cerachrome ceramic bezel that replaced the previous aluminum material, a trip-lock waterproofness mechanism, and larger volume plots thanks to its maxi dial. Rolex GMT Master 2 Green Hand. In addition, John wears one of Rolex's most adaptable GMT Masters to date. The reference 116710 has a stainless steel case with black ceramic GMT bezel and dial that matches. This model, the last of the GMT Master 2 watches, with a single colour bezel inlay, was discontinued in 2018, but enthusiasts are still clamouring for it. Vintage Rolex Daytonas. John Mayer's vintage Rolex Daytona watches are the most notable pieces in his collection. A Paul Newman Daytona reference 6264, with a distinctive white dial and white minute track, is one of them. Paul Newman's models include Art Deco-style typography and severe marks with little squares on the subdials, named after the most bankable movie star of the 1950s who liked his exotic dial Daytonas. Two antique yellow gold Daytonas and diamond dials are also in his watch box. One of them is the reference 6269, which features 48 brilliant cut diamonds on the bezel, 240 brilliant cut diamonds on the dial, and 9 brilliant cut sapphire hour markers. A reference 6270 with baguette-cut diamonds on the bezel, a pave diamond dial, and a bluish tone on the sub-registers is even more powerful. Only 6 of these are known to exist, and they were made for the Sultan of Oman. Of course, he'll have a Rolex Submariner in his collection. He owns a number of antique submariners, including one that is somewhat unusual, a reference 5514 built for the Comex Driving Company in France. With a matte dial and grey fading bezel, it appears to be a replica of the renowned reference 5513. On the other hand, you'll see a small dot on its side, a helium escape valve not found on the normal Submariner. This model was created particularly for Comex and will not be available to the general public. Yoni Ben Yehuda, the business development manager at Material Good in New York City, spends a good portion of his days staring at wrists. Skinny ones, powerful ones, hairy ones. He dresses customers with new timepieces or recognizes them in photos given by envious customers. But there's no wrist on which Ben Yehuda spends more time analyzing than John Mayer's. Mayer's influence, according to Ben Yehuda, stems from more than his appearance as a super hot and trendy rock star. He is those things, of course, but his impact is also thanks to something nerdier. John Mayer is a student of watches, in the sense that he's just excited about an IWC Big Pilot as he is some super obscure Audemars Piguet Tourbillon, says Nathan Nerswick, a watch specialist at online watch shop Crown & Caliber. Mayer can discover beauty in the most difficult to find rarities in the watch industry, but he's just as interested in mass-produced items. Ben Yehuda puts it a little more plainly. John nerds out. He talks about the sharpness of gears. As a result, he adds, there's a tastemaker's seal of approval on any watch Mayer owns. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.